We'll be seeing how much money we can make by hand mining, and I'm also going to show you how to hand mine in Star Citizen. First of all, we are currently here on the Serpent Station. Let me just scroll out. Serpent Station, here next to Crusader. This is where we're going to start buying all our tools and stuff. We want to go to these lifts here, as you can see. And we want to go and visit the cargo area. So let's go to the cargo center. You will see in the lift cargo center, we'll just need basically a hand tool, a backpack and so forth, but we also might just have to get ourselves some armor. So we'll quickly do that. And then I'll show you a special spot to go and hand mine. So let's quickly go and buy our armor. Here you can see there's a few armor pieces that we can buy and so forth. Here's the terminal that we're going to use to buy our armor and backpacks and all the other types of little bits of things. Here's the armor we're going to use. We're just going to use this armor because it's heat resistant, and most of the time we are going to be very warm while hand mining, so we're going to buy this armor. It shouldn't cost you a lot, and we're also going to require a helmet, so let's buy this helmet. The last few things that we're going to need is a multi-tool, so we're going to search tool and buy this multi-tool. And we're also going to require a mining bit. So just type in mining and you should find your orbit. So and buy your orbit bit as well. And we're going to attach this to our mining tool. You can also buy yourself a bit of food or drinks. Just buy yourself some cruise lugs. Usually I just buy 2 of them. And I'll use these bottles to whenever I need them, since it does get a bit hot in the mines. The last thing we're going to require is a good backpack. So here you can search backpacks. Let's quickly just look here. Here's backpacks. We want the biggest one possible, so we're going to take this big backpack. This backpack will be used to store our gems. This is why we're going to require a big backpack. And that's basically everything that you will require. Now we can go back to our ship. But before we go back to our ship, we are going to need to equip our armor. Alright, and we're here in our hangar. There's our ship. We're quickly going to equip our armor by going to this terminal and looking for armor. I have a whole lot of bits of things here, but this is the armor we're going to require. And of course our helmet. So we fully kitted in our armor. Now we're just going to require the tractor beam. And remember to equip the orbit as well. And our backpack. And you can have some bottles of drinks. We're also going to equip a weapon. So if you don't have a weapon, make sure to get one. Sometimes there can be some creatures in the caves that want to attack you. So you might require a weapon of sorts. We're also going to equip my tractor beam as well, just for in case, and a few med pens and so forth. This you can buy everything from the station. I'm not going to go into detail how to get it, but I'm betting you already know how to do this, since you should have done this in the tutorial, right? Alright, then we're all set to go. We have our tractor beam, we have our med pens and so forth. Now we can make our way to our ship and go to the next special place where we're going to mine. I'll tell you more about it in a second. Now we're out of the hangar. Let's quickly set our new destination where we're going to mine. Let's go to our star map. So we want to go to a place called Crude Ore. This is where we want to be. So select this location. It's going to be next to Daymar, and that is where we're going to mine our ore. There's a big cave that we can use. We can actually fly right into the cave and we can mine right there without even having to walk into the cave or having to scale the cave. We can just mine right into the cave. I'll show you just how to do it. Let's quickly go there. Here's the place where we're going to, Crude Ore. So let's quickly quantum towards it and I'll show you how to get into the cave. Alright, we're almost there. Just make sure to pop a scan if it's this dark. Sometimes you can fly into something. So So make sure to pop a scan by pressing tab, or if you're on the joystick, you probably already know what type of key binding you set up for yourself. There in the distance you can see a few lights. That is where we want to be. Right next to this little base here, you'll see there's a cave. You just scan view, you see as I'm scanning there's a cave right there. You see that little hole? We're going to go into that little hole. There we go, you can see it much better now. So we're basically slowly going to drive into it. Make sure you don't crash. You can turn on your lights by pressing L with your ship, and then you'll probably make it a little bit easier for yourself to see. But as you can see, you can just fly right into this cave, and here's where we'll be hand mining. So make sure to take it easy if you have a bigger ship. Not all ships can fit into this, so make sure you have a small to medium sized ship. And we can just land right here. Right, now we can go hand mine. You can also turn your light on with your character by pressing T. This is you're going to require it. So here we're going to look for a special resource called heronite. This is not heronite. Heronite is a purple bluish color. So we might have to go deeper into the cave. There's our ship. Usually you'll see this little area here where you can go up here. This is where I like to go up in a mine. Alright, here we have found a rock. I'm quickly going to show you how to hand mine. So here you can see a rock. So basically you take out the tractor beam by holding in 2 and selecting your tractor beam. And if you hover over the rock, you'll see it's heronite. Heronite is the type of rock that we want. To mine, you basically left click, and then that little bar will slowly fill. You'll see there on the left, that bar will fill. We want the bar to be between the green dots and not the red dots. If it's on the red dots, the rock will explode and it will damage you. So to lower the power, you just alt scroll down, or to increase the power, you just alt scroll up. Just like that. So scroll up a little bit more. There we go, we're in the green. So now we can just scroll a little bit down, just to stay in that green spot. And the rock should crack any moment. There we go, the rock just cracked. And now we have our gems. We can also now extract the gems or pick up the gems with our tractor beam or a mining tool by right clicking, by using this red laser. So we will suck in all of these gems into our backpack. If it's a little bit bugged, just hover over it constantly, and it will start sucking up all the gems. And now we've mined your first gems. I'm quickly going to fill up this backpack and look for all kinds of gems and so forth, and then I'll go sell all the gems. Let's quickly see how long it takes us to fill up this whole backpack with heronite. Here in the caves you can also drop down. Don't be scared to drop down, you can always get back up. So here you will see a little pathway that you can drop. Just make sure you don't drop all the way down, just do it step by step and you'll be fine. The deeper you go into the mines, the better resources you will find, or the more resources you will find together. So make sure to drop down and go and harvest all the ores down here. To get back up from the drop, you'll see these little yellow markings. That's basically the pathway to get back up once you've dropped down from the cave. So just follow these yellow markings to get back up. We're quickly going to make our way back to the ship. You might have to crawl down here, or press Ctrl to crawl on your tummy like a snake. You might get this bug where you get stuck. You don't have to worry about it. Just try again, try to get out, and try from a different angle. Best to do it in third person camera, so you can actually see if you get stuck or not. So to go third person camera, you just press F4 and you'll go third person camera. Our backpack isn't full yet. We basically filled it up till 37%, but it seems like the mine has been picked clean. There is an event going on where you have to go and hand mine. So I think a lot of players have already mined all of the resources here. So we're just gonna take what we can. We have about 37% full of a backpack. So we're going to quickly go and sell all the resources. And I'm going to show you where to go and sell the hand minables. Let's quickly get back into our ship. And then we'll fly out of here and go sell all of the resources. Alright, now we can fly back out of the cave. I'm just going to keep my landing gear down, since it's nice and slow, so we don't hit the corners. And once I'm out, I'll pull up my landing gear. Now we're going to go back to Serpent Station to go and sell our ores. Okay, we're approaching the station. I'm quickly going to cool my hangar. And then we'll make our way to the place where we can sell our ores. Alright, we're here at the left of our hangar. Let's quickly go and sell our ores. We're going to have to go to the admin area to go and sell our resources. Let's quickly wait for this lift to spawn. There we go. Now we go to lobby. Once here, we're going to make a left. We'll make another left. Here's where we want to be, these elevators. And we want to go to the Galleria. Once here, we want to find the admin stations. Usually it's on top, so let's quickly go and see if it's on top. Here we are. This is where we want to be. We can sell the ore right out of our backpack. So if you go to the terminal, you're going to select your name. And now you can sell. For some reason, when I go to the terminal and I select my character, I can't sell my resources. This is sometimes a bug, and it might mean that the server is very slow to pick up all the inventory in your backpack. But there is a way to fix this. We might just have to go to our hangar and deposit this thing manually. So I'm quickly going to go to our hangar and deposit it. Okay, I dragged all the ore into my inventory here at the terminal. So now I'm going to call it up on the hangar. As you can see here, here's the hangar. Quickly going to call it up and then we're going to try and sell it. This is an old trick that we used to use when the server was a little bit buggy. And you couldn't sell the ore. Let's see if this still works. So we're going to lower the freight elevator. And now we're going to put the ore on the lift. I'm just going to keep one there for safekeeping if I want to take a thumbnail. But here we're going to place the ore on the elevator and pull it back up. And you would be able to see the ore here on the elevator. I'll show you. So it should be located here somewhere. Usually it's in the corner. Here you can see all the ore nicely stacked. And now we're going to lower it again and see if it works. So now we're going to lower it. And here's all the ore. We should be able to sell it now. Let's quickly go and see if we can do that. Hopefully it's not one by one. Alright, and we are back again at the admin station. Hopefully this works. I hope and pray this works. So it should be in Serpent Station. There we go. Now we can sell the Heronite. So that little trick worked for us, where we placed it on the elevator. So I'm going to sell 33 of them, or 43, and we made 11k. I think if we had a full inventory, we would have made about 30,000, around that mark. And now we just sold all our ore. And this is how you make money with hand mining. It's not that profitable, but this is another way to make some money when you're starting out. If you've liked this video, give this video a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can go and watch this video.